Did you know that out of more than 2 million Israelites who left Egypt, only 2 adults made it into the Promised Land? Their names were Joshua and Caleb, and their story is one of the greatest lessons on faith, courage, and destiny. When Israel escaped Egypt, the journey was supposed to take just 11 days, but fear turned 11 days into 40 long years. Moses sent 12 spies to check the land of Canaan. 10 came back shaking, trembling, terrified. They said, "We saw giants, and we were like grasshoppers in our own eyes." But Joshua and Caleb stood alone and declared, "The land is good. God is with us. We can take it." They were outnumbered. They were mocked. The entire nation wanted to go back to slavery instead of fighting for promise. And that day, God made a decision that changed history. "Everyone who doubted will die in the wilderness, but my servants Joshua and Caleb will enter the land." So the people who left Egypt, adults who saw God split the Red Sea, who walked through on dry ground, who tasted manna from heaven, they didn't make it. The desert became a graveyard. One by one, an entire generation fell. And after 40 years of wandering, after 40 years of funerals, tears, and judgment, after 40 years of watching the old pass away, a new generation rose. A generation that never saw Egypt. A generation that grew up in tents, born under the open sky. A generation that only knew wilderness, fire by night, cloud by day. The race that would enter the Promised Land was not the people who escaped Egypt, but the people born in the wilderness. And when the last man of the old generation died, only 2 old warriors remained alive, Joshua and Caleb, the survivors, the believers, the giants among men. Caleb was 85 years old but still roaring with strength. "Give me this mountain." Joshua became the leader who would finally cross the Jordan River and tear down the walls of Jericho. The lesson? Sometimes God won't take the Egypt generation into your destiny. Sometimes the people who started the journey with you will not finish it with you. Sometimes the promise is reserved for those willing to believe, even in a wilderness season. Joshua and Caleb show us, faith keeps you alive, courage carries you through, obedience leads you to destiny. Everyone else died in the desert, but the 2 who believed walked into their inheritance. Comment, "Love remove fear from me." Follow, like, and share for more powerful Bible stories.